Isimili Jakata Kofo. Esedike one of Nteje. One. Ada Abagi draw. You're not two. King of Warriors. Esedike Isimili Jakata Kofo. I am here to bless you this morning. Ajomo madama fuke. Igana agani runiru. Igana eje nabata. Your ways are blessed. Any place you enter, just because you're there, is blessed. No evil plot shall prevail in your life. Whatever plots they have against you, whatever evil plot they have against you, I send it back to sender a million folds.
Juju Ekwensu, Enugu bag of rice, Judy Balabala. I'm sure you have your name or title or alias that you gave to Judy Austin in the past. But we are going to stick to Ijele. Yes, that is what a husband calls her. Ijele. Ijele, Millie. Ijele. He calls himself Isimili Ejofo. You heard what Judy Austin said, and all of this is coming from the podcast. In fact, it all started from the Doha. Yes, they've been kind of frying all of this while, but the thing in Doha cost a lot and a lot. In fact, Yul Edochie and Judy Austin said they also have tears to cry, that this woman always want to kind of press and push on the emotions of people, like she tries to kind of use this sentiment to win people to herself, and that him is more of a realistic person. Now, I've said it times without number that if Yul Edochie has a way to have a portion of that house or have it sold and money is given to him, which I think he wants a portion of that house, if that is possible, he will be free, sort of. If certain things can be divided here and there and he has his own portion of money, he will be sort of relieved. But because these things are not so, that's why he's under pressure. He's under pressure. There is no money. Jobs are not forthcoming as before. Things are bad. Endorsement, nowhere. Whereas on the other end, a lot of people who saw how Yul Edochie treated Mary started opening the doors to Mary, telling her, don't worry, you can do it. Acting, don't worry, we'll give you a role. Don't worry. Endorsement, come over. We'll give you something. And this endorsement started from this cosmetic, this entrepreneur that asked her, look, come over. Come and promote my brand. Still use the Edochie's name. At least have something in your pocket to feed yourself. You cannot be empty. You cannot just be like this. Don't worry. Come over. From promoting that brand, other people started inviting her. She started becoming known. Yul Edochie came to talk about the beauty of polygamy. He wrote epistles. There is nothing that did not come out from the mouth of Yul Edochie. He said a lot of things. The glory of polygamy. He referenced us, showed us the part of Solomon and how Solomon had been, as if this is what made Solomon great. As if this is what made Solomon rich. As if this is what made Solomon. He went on to talk about how Caucasians do not even understand God and how they pride themselves as if they're the one that brought it to Africans. That human beings don't understand God. That many great men in the Bible, some had one wife, and still in the same Bible, many great men, they had more than one. And that if it so happens that this is your destiny, your route, and this is God's way of elevating you, what is your concern? Why are you struggling with God? He said, can you just imagine? My wife, I don't know which position, maybe it's Ijele 001, and then Judy Austin is Ijele 002, I don't know. But he said, my wife has just signed her first endorsement deal. Something that has never happened all these years. So Yul Edochie knows that Mary has been undercover. And now she decides to come out of her cover. So he said, this has never happened, ever happened. And he said that this comes from what many saw as a disappointment, and that he has realized that God has ways of doing things. And he kept saying many more deals will come because Mary is a wonderful person. And so Judy, my wife, that God has elevated Mary, God is also elevating Judy, that their career will blossom, they will be bigger. That not even talk about himself, that we will see what will happen, what will come out of this. He said, all of you, surely you will gather, but as long as you're gathering against him and his wife, 001, Mary, and his second wife, Judy Balabala, Enugu bag of rice, 002, remains, and they are together as one, that God will scatter all plans. What a wonderful person. What a wonderful person, 001. What a wonderless person, 002. She said to him, look, I ain't interested in this your stardom or this your elevation. I'm not interested. Don't worry. Let your stardom triple. Because there are three different ways of things tripling. You can be tripling down, or tripling up, or tripling sideways. The most important is, YUL EDOCHIE said he will triple. You all know where he tripled in. He said his name is being mentioned everywhere in the world, and that his children are blessed, and that the ways of God are different, that the destiny of a man is written inside of him, and he only will manifest, and that many people will not understand, and we are not meant to understand his destiny or the route, that we should mind our business. But this same man kept drawing us into his business. Every now and then, he will begin to talk. He will begin to rant. He said a lot of things. Well, his son suddenly slumped and cried, R.I.P. Then we were waiting to see the tripling of blessing or the miracle. That's where we started hearing stories like, you know what, this woman, she is the one that planned to buy me. But as God would have it, she ended up buying herself, referring to Mary, claiming that Mary had tried to strike, but God, in his infinite mercy, transferred the aggression or the attack on their son. So him is happy, as if his son is not his own son. Now, Mrs. YUL EDOCHIE Ijele, she's out. You heard what she said? He said, I'm here to pray for you. Social media is saying this is not prayer, this is curse. I'm here to pray for you, my king. I'm here to talk to you, my king. I'm here to encourage you, my king. You are my king. You are the Odegu. You are the master of the ceremony. You are the king. You are the king. You are the king of the water. My king, my king, my king. YUL EDOCHIE wanted someone who hype him. So he got the hype woman. Mary is not someone who hypes. As you can see, it's not as if she cannot talk, but she will not hype YUL EDOCHIE. YUL EDOCHIE needed someone that will hype him. What does that mean? Inferior complex. If you need someone to hype you, if you need someone to give you a sense of belonging, a sense of being a human being, you need someone to hype him so that he will not realize when he's at fault. You need someone to hype him so that it will close his conscience from pricking him. He needs someone to hype him so that he will be blind to all the evil that he's into. He needs someone to hype him. Hype woman, he got. Wife, he got. Yes, he found a good thing. He found what suits him. He found what applies to someone like him. So, congratulations. The most important is that this 2024 should be the end of YUL and Judy Austin's, drama on social media attached to Mary because she said, I am not interested. It is not part of our value, not from where I'm from. This is not what we do. And moreover, let us be sincere. Can you force someone to be married to you? No. Not a learned person, not someone who was your backbone. No, not at all. You cannot force someone into what they don't want. It does not work. It has never worked, and it will not work in this situation. So a lot of people are congratulating Mary already for this, saying this is the end of the journey. They are both referring to themselves as husband and wife.